Hello everyone, welcome to the second video in my wedding content creation series. In video one, I filmed my first ever wedding and I documented the whole process, everything that I took, what I did, and I had a fantastic time. And this week I've got two weddings coming up. The one tomorrow is in Essex, whereas the one on Saturday is in near Canterbury. So my sisters are very kindly driving me. I can drive, it's just I don't know if I fancy the long drive, and she said she'll help me out, so I'm accepting her offer. Anyway, this video is basically going to be a vlog of my second and third weddings ever. At the end of the video, I'm going to talk through my pricing, how I worked that out, and the packages that I'm going to offer, and what my plan is going to be for the next few months, because I won't have any weddings, and hopefully, you know, I'll start taking bookings for next year, or I don't know, next week. I'm available if you want me. And this lovely girl messaged me on Instagram and she's got a bunch of questions that she had from watching video one, so I thought it'd be useful to answer them on here so that anyone else who finds it helpful can also hear my answers. So we'll do a little Q&A at the end of the video and we'll discuss how much it costs to have me at your wedding. You know what, if you want to invite me just as a guest, free. I love weddings, so I'm always happy to come. But you know, if you want me there to film, it's gonna have to be a price from now on. Tomorrow's wedding is a bride called Holly. I'm looking forward to it. Good morning everyone, it's the next day and today is wedding day 2 that I'm filming for. Got my little badge here that I'm just putting on. Actually, let me show you my badge. This badge, designed it myself. There's my little logo, name, wedding content creator. Cost me £18. 18 British pounds, where should I put it? Yeah, quite expensive. And I feel like it's something that if you had the machine, you could so easily do yourself. But it's fair enough because I don't have the machine and I couldn't do it myself. So I was willing to pay £18. Here we go. She's getting married right now. Holly is lovely. I haven't met her husband yet. Don't even know what he looks like, to be honest. Every wedding, I just think is perfect. Like, I wouldn't change a thing. Yeah, I think she's just about to come out, so I need to get the good shots. So I'll speak to you in the car. I've come to my car to just update you. So the day has gone very well. They are just eating their meal now and speeches are in about 15 minutes, so I need to get back in there in time for the speeches. But yeah, it's starting to get dark now, and then I think the evening guests are going to arrive, and from that point I imagine it will be dark, so I don't know how much I'll be able to film because obviously I'm filming on my iPhone, which you don't get great quality once the lighting isn't there, and it's going to be dark inside the venue, I imagine. I'm gonna leave just after the first dance, and I think she's doing a dance with her dad as well. But it's a lovely wedding. Again, I'm really enjoying myself, and it's just showing me that this is something that I feel like I can do. I'm having a great time, and I feel like my eye for the shots that I'm taking is better already, just from learning what I didn't quite do right at the first wedding. An early one this morning, but I'm getting ready for wedding number 3. This is Louise's wedding. This is the lovely church that they're getting married in. Honestly, inside is beautiful. It's like this massive abbey. I think it might be an abbey, to be honest, but it's stunning. Had a really good morning, filming lots of transitions and Louise getting ready. Louise is lovely. As usual, every bride seems to just be lovely. And it's just so nice because they're in the best mood because it's their wedding day. And here's Bliss to pick me up, very convenient. That is the end of wedding 3. I'm back after a busy weekend. Obviously I had Holly's wedding, then Louise's wedding, with one day in between them, which that whole day I spent editing footage from Holly's wedding. Last night I got the bulk of the editing done for Louise's wedding, so this morning I could just finalise it and send it to her. And I'm really happy with how the first 3 weddings that I've filmed have gone. I feel like it's confirmed this is exactly what I want to do. It's what I'm meant to do. I'm destined to film weddings on my phone It's funny because having spoken to photographers, videographers, some of them are like shocked that I'm just filming on my phone. People are like, what are you doing? But then when you speak to them, they're like, oh, I can completely see why people would want that, and there's definitely a market for it with social media being massive. So yeah, I feel really positive about this. And now it's time for the Q&A section of the video. As for the Q&A, there's a girl on Instagram who messaged me called Michelle. She said she watched video 1 and then basically had a few questions from that. So I thought it would be perfect to answer them on here just in case anyone else watching had the same questions. Did you charge at your first wedding or did you just do it for free? So the first 3 weddings that I've done, I advertised on my TikTok page and I literally said, I would love to be at your wedding and the only cost will be for my travel. And I think that was between 40 to 60 pounds to cover my travel. To be honest, you need to show that you can be a wedding content creator. So if it means doing it for absolutely no cost, not even the cost of your travel, then I would recommend that. Or alternatively, there might be a friend or a family member you know that's getting married that you'll be able to film and hopefully use their footage for after asking them, obviously. Where do I edit my videos and reels? I film all of my footage on my camera and then I edit it on CapCut, just because it's what I edit my TikToks with. I know there's lots of editing apps you can use, but I find CapCut easy, and then I export it in 4K. If the sounds that you want to use for the reels aren't on TikTok or Instagram, how do you add the sounds? I will go to YouTube or Spotify, screen record the sound so it saves it to your camera roll, and then on CapCut there's an option to add an audio, and then you want to add an extracted audio, and then you can extract the sound from that screen recording that you just took. I hope that makes sense. If not, do let me know and I can show it to you on the screen. And then finally, she's asked, how much do you charge and what do your packages look like? Which I was of course going to answer anyway. I basically created the packages just on what I thought was a fair price. If I don't get any bookings and I've overpriced myself, then in the future I'll just take my prices down. Alternatively, if I get loads of bookings and I've underpriced myself, then I'll take the prices up. You know, you have to do what you have to do. So I've got 4 packages that I've created. I've called them bronze, silver, gold and platinum. And the differences between these packages is essentially how long I'm going to be at the wedding for. The first package is I will arrive as the bride is just finishing getting ready, so I can get a little bit of getting ready content, and then I'll do any transitions with her that she wants to do. And then I go with her to the church while she's having her ceremony, whether or not she wants me to film or wait outside the church, and of course capture the confetti shot. So that is my bronze package, which I'm charging £299 for. With that, you'll get 2 edited reels and 1 longer highlight reel. Then again, I'm very open to discussing, like, if the bride wants more transitions, they don't take long, so I am willing to do more. It's more the editing the next day that takes long, like whether she wants a really long highlight reel. So for some brides, for instance, they didn't have a videographer, so I made them like a 3 to 4 minute video that they can then watch. Obviously you can't post that on social media because it's too long, but it's just nice because it's a video that they can keep. Then we've got my silver package, which is all of the bronze package, but I will go with them to their next venue, take lots of shots of the venue, and I will be there until the bride and groom enters for their wedding breakfast. So if they're having a cocktail hour as well, I can get lots of shots of their cocktail hour. And that is for £375. For the gold package, it will be all of the silver package, plus shots of the wedding breakfast and the speeches, and then I will leave after the speeches. Then for the platinum package, that is £550, and it will essentially be more or less the whole day up until the bride and groom's first dance, which is the evening, and then the party starts. I'll probably capture a little bit of the party if they're dancing straight after the bride and groom's first dance. and then yeah, I'll leave in the evening. And with each package you'll get more videos. So I hope I explained that well. For anyone that doesn't know, I'm based in Essex in England, so I'm willing to travel about an hour. You know what? I actually am willing to travel a lot further, but obviously that will include extra travel costs. I may add a little bit of travel cost to the package as well, just for fuel, but that shouldn't be too much. If you've got a wedding in Las Vegas and you've got a room for me and you're willing to pay for my flight, I'm straight on that plane. So yeah, my plan now is just to advertise. Now that I've got footage and I feel like I've proved that I can capture lovely moments at weddings for the social media of the bride and groom, I feel like it's now just time for me to post on TikTok, post on Content Brides, advertise on Facebook, try and get the word out there, and basically say it would be a pleasure to film at your wedding. That is how my first 3 weddings went. I hope you found this video useful if you're wanting to become a wedding content creator, or if you're a bride. I'm ready to film. I am going to ask the brides that I filmed for to write me a review, which I'll be able to post on Instagram. And yeah, fingers crossed, I'll be able to film an update video for you very soon and let you know how my bookings and how the advertising's going. So thank you very much for watching, wish me luck, and see you soon.